According to research, up to 85% of older adults are unaware of a common household item that could help tackle a range of health issues from digestive discomfort to low energy. That item, baking soda. Yes, that humble box sitting in your kitchen or pantry isn't just for baking cookies or freshening your fridge. It's a powerhouse that world-leading experts and studies have linked to preventing and managing 9 common health problems that affect seniors, potentially even boosting life expectancy. In this video, we're diving into how baking soda or sodium bicarbonate can be a game changer for your health as you age. We'll walk through 9 specific health conditions it can help with, share practical ways to use it safely and effectively, and give you easy steps to make it part of your daily routine. This isn't about complicated medical jargon or pricey supplements. It's about using something you likely already have at home to feel better and live longer. Let's get started with the first ways baking soda can make a difference in your life. Imagine waking up in the morning with that familiar burning sensation in your chest, heartburn, that makes you dread your morning coffee. It's something many of us over 60 deal with more often than we'd like. Baking soda can be a gentle, natural way to soothe this discomfort. It's an alkaline substance, meaning it neutralizes stomach acid, which is often the culprit behind heartburn and acid reflux. Studies like one from the Journal of the American Society of Nephrology show that sodium bicarbonate can quickly calm excess stomach acid, providing relief that's comparable to over-the-counter antacids, like Alka-Seltzer. The best part: it's simple to use. Just mix half a teaspoon of baking soda into a 4-ounce glass of water. Stir until it's fully dissolved and sip it slowly. This can ease that burning feeling in minutes, letting you enjoy your day without discomfort. But here's the key: moderation is everything. Experts, including those from the Mayo Clinic, caution that you shouldn't use baking soda for heartburn for more than 2 weeks without talking to your doctor. Overdoing it can lead to side effects like bloating, or in rare cases, more serious issues like metabolic alkalosis, where your blood becomes too alkaline. If you're on medications or have conditions like high blood pressure, check with your healthcare provider first, as baking soda's sodium content can interact with certain drugs or conditions. For occasional heartburn, though, this remedy is like a trusted friend, always there when you need it. Now, let's talk about something else that can slow you down as you age: muscle fatigue. Maybe you've noticed it's harder to keep up with your grandkids at the park, or that your daily walk leaves you more tired than it used to. Baking soda might just give you a boost. Research from the International Society of Sports Nutrition has found that sodium bicarbonate can improve muscle endurance, especially during high-intensity activities. It works by buffering lactic acid, that burning sensation in your muscles when you push yourself. A 2021 review showed that taking 0.3 grams of baking soda per kilogram of body weight, about 1 to 2 teaspoons for most people, 60 to 180 minutes before activity, can help you feel less fatigued. For seniors, this could mean a brisk walk or light gardening feels easier and more enjoyable. Picture this: Mary, a 72-year-old retiree, loves her morning yoga class, but often felt her muscles tire quickly. She started mixing a teaspoon of baking soda into a glass of water an hour before her class, and now she's keeping up with poses she hadn't managed in years. It's not a magic pill, but it's a small tweak that can make your active moments more rewarding. Again, talk to your doctor before trying this, especially if you have kidney issues or are on a low-sodium diet, as the sodium in baking soda needs to be monitored. Another area where baking soda shines is oral health, which becomes even more critical as we age. Maybe you've noticed your teeth aren't as bright as they used to be, or you're dealing with occasional gum sensitivity. Baking soda is a mild abrasive that can help whiten teeth and reduce plaque without damaging enamel when used correctly. A study in the Journal of the American Dental Association found that toothpastes with sodium bicarbonate significantly reduced plaque and gum inflammation in people with gingivitis. You can make a simple paste by mixing a teaspoon of baking soda with a bit of water, brushing gently once a week, and rinsing thoroughly. It's like giving your smile a little extra sparkle without the cost of fancy whitening treatments. Think of George, an 80-year-old, who loves his nightly tea but hated the stains it left on his teeth. He started using a baking soda paste once a week, and within a month, his dentist noticed a difference. It's not just about looks healthier. Gums mean fewer dental visits and a lower risk of infections that can affect your overall health. Just don't overdo it, as frequent use can be too abrasive for your enamel. These are just the first steps in unlocking baking soda's potential for your health. From soothing heartburn to boosting your energy for daily activities and keeping your smile bright, this simple ingredient is already showing its value. Let's keep exploring how it can support your body in other ways, like helping with issues that might be slowing you down more than you realize. Now that we've seen how baking soda can ease heartburn, boost muscle endurance, and brighten your smile, let's dive into a few more ways this kitchen staple can support your health as you age. Imagine being able to tackle those nagging issues that creep up, like joint discomfort or trouble sleeping, with something as simple as a box of baking soda. It's not about chasing miracles, it's about small, practical steps that can make your days feel a little lighter and your body a little stronger. Let's start with joint pain, something so many of us deal with as we get older. Maybe it's that stiffness in your knees when you get out of bed, or an ache in your hands after gardening. Baking soda might offer some relief here thanks to its anti-inflammatory properties. A study from the Journal of Immunology found that sodium bicarbonate can help reduce inflammation in the body by balancing pH levels, which can ease the swelling and discomfort associated with conditions like arthritis. For seniors, this could mean less pain during everyday tasks. The trick is to use it as part of a soothing remedy. Try mixing a quarter teaspoon of baking soda into a glass of water and drinking it once a day for a week, but only after checking with your doctor. This is especially important if you're taking medications like NSAIDs or have conditions like gout, as baking soda can interact with certain drugs or affect uric acid levels. Consider Susan, a 68-year-old who loves knitting but found her fingers aching after just an hour. She started using a low-dose baking soda solution under her doctor's guidance and noticed she could knit longer without that familiar stiffness. It's not a cure for arthritis, but it's a gentle way to support your joints, especially when paired with other habits like stretching or staying active. The key is consistency and caution. Never go overboard, as too much baking soda can upset your body's natural balance. Next, let's talk about something that can really steal your energy: poor digestion. As we age, our digestive systems can get sluggish, leading to bloating or discomfort after meals. Baking soda can help by neutralizing excess stomach acid and promoting better digestion. Research from the American Journal of Gastroenterology suggests that small amounts of sodium bicarbonate can improve symptoms of indigestion, especially when caused by acidic foods like tomatoes or citrus. A simple remedy is to mix a quarter teaspoon of baking soda into a small glass of water and sip it about an hour after a meal. This can help calm that heavy, bloated feeling, letting you enjoy your favorite foods without worry. Picture Tom, a 75-year-old who loves his weekly spaghetti dinners but always felt sluggish afterward. He started using this baking soda trick after meals, and now he's back to enjoying his pasta without that uncomfortable fullness. Just remember, this isn't for everyday use. Experts say to limit it to occasional relief, and always consult your doctor if you have chronic digestive issues or conditions like irritable bowel syndrome. Baking soda is a helper, not a fix for underlying problems. Another area where baking soda can make a difference is in supporting kidney health, which is crucial for seniors. As we age, our kidneys can struggle to filter waste, effectively leading to fatigue or even more serious issues. A landmark study from the Royal London Hospital showed that sodium bicarbonate can slow the progression of chronic kidney disease by helping the kidneys maintain a healthy pH balance. This doesn't mean you should start gulping. Baking soda dosage is critical here. Typically, doctors might recommend a very small amount, like half a teaspoon mixed in water daily, but only under medical supervision. This is especially important because baking soda's sodium content can raise blood pressure in some people, so it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. Think of Margaret, an 82-year-old who was worried about her kidney function after a routine checkup. Her doctor approved a carefully monitored baking soda regimen, and over time, her blood work showed improvement. It gave her peace of mind and more energy to enjoy her daily walks. Stories like Margaret's show how a simple ingredient, when used thoughtfully, can support your body in ways you might not expect. These benefits, easing joint pain, improving digestion, and supporting kidney health, are all about helping you feel more comfortable and energized in your daily life. Baking soda isn't a cure-all, but it's a tool that, when used wisely, can address some of the challenges that come with aging. Let's keep exploring how this versatile ingredient can tackle even more health concerns, giving you practical ways to stay vibrant and active. We've already explored how baking soda can ease heartburn, boost muscle endurance, brighten your smile, reduce joint pain, improve digestion, and support kidney health. Now let's look at a few more ways this simple ingredient can help you feel your best as you age, along with the easiest ways to make it part of your routine. Imagine having a little extra energy, fewer aches, and a sense of confidence in your health, all from something you probably have in your cupboard right now. Let's dive into the final ways baking soda can support your vitality and wrap up with practical steps to use it safely. One issue that can really affect your quality of life is urinary tract infections, or UTIs, which become more common as we age. Maybe you've experienced that uncomfortable burning or urgency that makes you dread a trip to the bathroom. Baking soda can help by making your urine less acidic, which creates an environment where bacteria struggle to thrive. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Pharmacy and Therapeutics found that sodium bicarbonate can reduce UTI symptoms when used as part of a broader treatment plan. The trick is to mix a quarter teaspoon of baking soda into a glass of water and drink it once a day for a few days, but only after consulting your doctor. This isn't a replacement for antibiotics if your doctor prescribes them, but it can be a supportive step to ease discomfort. Take Linda, a 70-year-old, who struggled with recurrent UTIs. She worked with her doctor to add a small amount of baking soda to her routine alongside her prescribed treatment, and she noticed fewer symptoms and more comfort within days. It's a small change, but for someone like Linda, it meant getting back to her book club without worrying about constant bathroom trips. Always check with your healthcare provider first, especially if you have conditions like diabetes, which can make UTIs more complicated. Another area where baking soda can shine is in helping with skin irritations like rashes or itchiness, which can become more bothersome with age. As our skin thins, it's easier to get irritated from things like dry weather or tight clothing. Baking soda's soothing properties can calm these irritations when used as a bath soak. Research from dermatology journals like the Journal of Dermatological Science notes that sodium bicarbonate can reduce itching and inflammation in conditions like eczema or psoriasis. To try this, add a quarter cup of baking soda to a warm bath and soak for 15 to 20 minutes. Pat your skin dry gently afterward and follow up with a moisturizer to lock in hydration. Picture Helen, a 78-year-old who loves her daily walks, but was frustrated by itchy patches on her legs during winter. She started adding baking soda to her weekly baths, and the relief was almost immediate. Her skin felt calmer, and she could enjoy her walks without distraction. Just be cautious not to use this too often, as baking soda can dry out your skin if overused. Once or twice a week is usually enough for most people. Finally, let's talk about something that affects so many of us: sleep quality. Poor sleep can leave you feeling drained, foggy, and less like yourself. Baking soda might indirectly help by reducing acid reflux that disrupts sleep. A study in the journal Sleep Medicine found that neutralizing stomach acid can improve sleep for those with nighttime reflux. Before bed. If you feel that familiar burn, try sipping a quarter teaspoon of baking soda mixed in water about an hour after your last meal. This can calm your stomach, making it easier to drift off peacefully. Think of John, a 74-year-old who used to wake up multiple times a night with reflux. After adding this baking soda trick to his evening routine, he started sleeping through the night more often, waking up with more energy for his morning coffee chats with friends. It's a small habit, but it can make a big difference in how rested you feel. Now, let's talk about how to use baking soda safely and easily in your daily life. The key is to start small and always check with your doctor, especially if you have health conditions or take medications. A simple recipe for most of these remedies is to mix a quarter to half a teaspoon of baking soda into a 4-ounce glass of water, stir until dissolved, and sip slowly. For heartburn, digestion, or sleep, use this as needed, but not more than once or twice a day, and not for more than 2 weeks without medical advice. For UTIs or joint pain, follow your doctor's guidance on dosage and timing. For skin, the bath soak is your go-to, just a quarter cup in a warm tub once or twice a week. Always use food-grade baking soda, like the kind you find in the baking aisle, and store it in a dry place to keep it fresh. Small changes like these can add up to big improvements. Whether it's easing that burning sensation in your chest, giving you more stamina for your daily walks, or helping your skin feel less irritated, baking soda is a simple, affordable tool to support your health. You don't need expensive supplements or complicated routines, just a little knowledge and a willingness to try something new. We'd love to hear from you. Have you tried baking soda for any of these issues? Or do you have a favorite remedy of your own? Drop it in the comments below, and let's share what works. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more practical tips to stay vibrant at any age. Here's to feeling your best and enjoying every moment. Happy, healthy days to you.